So we are coming, like I said, we're coming to the end. This is kind of a fun part of the training when everything comes together. I'm just going to show you the agenda here. And then for Amanda, who's not able to be here because she is training with her team, we can make up time when you're ready, Amanda. So, but I just want to show everybody what we're doing next. Okay, so here on we are on week 29. So we're going to talk about wisdom and meditation and the final project. And I'm putting here, in order to complete the 200 hour, I'm putting here that you're having a personal practice 5 times a week. And I've done that for the past few weeks and up until the end. That's your asynchronous assignment. Because I need to make sure everything adds up to 200 hours, and so I needed to add that. And then next week, we're going to just talk more about wisdom and meditation, and I'm going to explain the practicum. And then the 2 weeks after that, we'll have practicum, which is practice teaching, where you'll each teach a full class to the other two of us. And you're going to keep working on your final project. And then we're going to have a closing session where we just kind of bring it all together. And then these are the other hours. Observe and assist for 10 hours, attend public classes for 5, and practice teach 10 classes to friends and family. So when you guys have done that, make sure that you record it, and I will provide a document so that you can record that as well. And then here's a link to the standards if you want to look at that with Yoga Alliance. Okay, so that's for the next month. Any questions on that?
We have a copy of that. Did you send an updated copy of that to us?
I haven't. I'll send it to you. Yeah, I'll send it to you along with the sign-up sheets for these requirements right here. These ones. Okay, and then the other thing I wanted to show you is the final project. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. So here's our final project.
Yeah, can you enlarge that a bit? Can you enlarge that?
Yeah.
There is a button on your right there.
Can you see that better?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right, so there's 12 items. The first one is to create a flow chart of some kind of philosophy connecting all these following terms. And this is the main list, but you can add other terms if you want to. And I'm going to show you some examples. So that's number one. This is just so that you can organize all the information of these Sanskrit terms, philosophical terms, and in a comprehensive way, and you can kind of see how they all go together. And again, I'll show you an example. And then number two, share how you would apply the yamas and niyamas to your life and teaching. Label the parts of the skeleton. Label the muscles. I'm gonna have the muscles.
Are you going to provide us the
Yeah.
chart on that so that we
Yeah.
can name them or something?
Yeah. Yeah, I will. And I know it's kind
I
of.
have a very, very big poster. In
Oh,
the
do
studio.
you?
You have the skeletal part, and then you have the muscles part.
Oh, that's cool. I know this is going to be easy for you. I'm sorry to have to make you do that.
And
But
also, I have a life-size skeleton.
oh, that's
in the
cool.
studio where we can,
That's
so
awesome.
that they can have an idea. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. We have a skeleton in our studio here at Yoga Soul too. We used to use it for yoga teacher training.
Yeah.
And describe the action of the agonist antagonist muscles. Sorry about the misspelled word. In a joint action of your choice. So you just pick an action, whether it's hip flexion or elbow flexion or spinal extension, and then describe the actions of those two muscles. Describe, I did this really fast. Your understanding of fascia and tensegrity. What is the importance of biomechanics in the study of yoga? Give an example of a biomechanics principle and how it relates to yoga practice and or teaching. Describe the role of loading in promoting adaptation. Complete the whole body integration template and questions embedded therein. So I'm gonna provide you with a template. You'll fill it out, and there's questions throughout that will kind of guide you and help you understand the logic behind that
So
type of
we can
sequence.
we can go back to the materials that you have given us
Yeah.
to answer some of them, because right now I cannot answer them all. I need to
Yeah,
go back
no.
to the
Yeah,
sources.
it's an open book
Yeah.
project. That's why I call it a
Okay.
project. Yeah, it's open
Yeah.
book. And then describe your,
So
huh?
I might be accused of cheating because I went to
No,
open the.
no. It's I'm going to give it to you ahead of time, and you have time to look things up and organize information. So, yeah. Describe your understanding of mindfulness and what elements of a yoga practice can promote mindfulness. All right. So that's that. Questions on that? Okay.
You did not mention chakra. Chakra is there. I saw it. I saw it already.
Oh, yeah, it's right here. Yeah. So I'm going to show you a couple of examples of charts, flow charts, so you get an idea. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see that? Stop sharing.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm going to
Yeah.
highlight my screen so that spotlight my screen.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna make that.
You're going to make something like this. Yeah, it can be like this printed. Let me see if I can. But see at the top it says Samkhya philosophy. You put a little bit of a little definition, and then you put these different terms and how they relate to each other. Right?
Those
So
are mainly in the book of Desikachar, isn't it? In the Heart of Yoga.
Jessica Char, and then the other one, the smaller book. I don't know if you got that one, but
What
all
is
of
that?
all of these terms will be in the Jessica Char book. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it's in the Desikachar.
And then I
What
have
is the
another.
other small book that you're saying? What is that book? What is
The other
that book
one
that you're
is Yoga Sutras by Gary Casilla, the smaller one. Yeah. But it's also in the Jessica book. This is the one that I used when I was doing the teacher training, when I was teaching them.
Yeah.
So you have Samkhya, and you have Purusha and Prakriti, and then kind of here's where the I know, sorry, it's mirror, it's mirror image. And there's Viveka right here. I'm gonna try to put this in document form and show it to you better instead of like this.
Can we do that in a PowerPoint slide?
Something like that. Yeah, I'll create something, but I just wanted to kind of introduce you so you can, here's another one that I did. Samkhya philosophy. There's Purusha and Prakriti, right? One is the natural world and one is our divine self. Some skaras are what we form because once we put these two together, we put the Purusha and the Prakriti together into who we are right now, we form samskaras, and that means habits. And then these are like positive habits, negative habits. And so what can we do to change our habits, to change our mental stuff? And that's where the 8-limbed path Ashtanga yoga comes in right here to kind of act on the Prakriti to help us remember our Purusha. That's kind of like the simplified, to put us back in touch with our Purusha. So we will go over that more. I'll try to put these, or a sample of this together for us to look at so that you can.
Maybe you can take a picture of that and then just send the pictures to us.
Yeah,
So that you don't have to, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna try to do that, but I didn't get to do that today. But yeah, we'll look at more at that. And then the other questions I think are self-explanatory. And then the final practicum will be you teaching an entire class.
Okay.
Right.
Our class or another class? Our class, our
Our
group.
class. Yeah, our class. So the practice teaching that you can teach someone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What kind of a class? Is it beginner, intermediate, or
I
advanced?
would like you to, that's a good question. I mean, if you want to practice doing the whole body integration, you can do it as a beginner, you can do it as an intermediate, it's your choice, or if you wanted, you already did a peak pose class with the
Yeah.
with the
Mostly now I do pick poses because that's what they expect from me.
yeah.
I only do the senior classes for special occasions. But
No.
in my regular classes, I do always intermediate or advanced. They expect me to teach them arm balances.
So
It's not like
I'll let you choose. I do want you to understand the whole body integration sequencing, and that's part of my school. But
yeah.
I'll let you choose. But and you, Kyla, you did sort of did a peak pose when you taught us the other day. So you want to do a whole body integration thing? Be good, just because it's really good to have that structure in your head, because you can walk into a class anytime if you have that in your head and create a class on the spot.
Yeah, yeah. When you say the full body integration, because we also have that in resistance training, the suspension training.
Uh-huh.
When we say full body or whole body integration, we refer to upper body or lower body. So the focus is what part of the body are you focusing, and then we start from the bottom up rather
Mhm.
than the up going to the bottom. I do not know if that is the same way with yoga also.
Um, so the whole body integration that I'm talking about is, I'm trying to find it here.
I'm talking about the physical side. Is that what you're referring to?
No, the whole body integration that I'm talking about is, I thought I sent it to you guys, the template. Is a sequence of family of asanas that make it so that one family of asana prepares you for the next. Let me look it up here.
Oh, you have that?
Yeah, I have that. I thought we went over it, but maybe not. Here it is.
You did give us that, and we have went over it.
Oh, you did. You did. Okay, I'll just remind.
Maybe I was absent. I was absent when that.
Maybe.
Ah,
Here's the template. Here we go. Okay, so here it is. Well, but this is a template. So like you can do type of class. Is it gonna, yeah, whatever, is it vinyasa, or is it hatha, or is it restorative? Is it gentle? And then the level of challenge, beginners, immediate, intermediate. So the first thing you do is the breath observation meditation, that's centering, and then we do simple shoulder and hip opening, and then we cultivate the core to wake it up. And then we do namaskars. And depending on what kind of class you are, you can do sun salutation A, sun salutation B, or you can do moon salutation, or you can do a variation of a namaskar. And I actually have a few other namaskars. I have a hip opening namaskar. I have shoulder opening namaskar, depending on what you're doing the rest of the class. But it's basically the sequence of going from standing, down, a little transition to down dog, and then back to the front. So that's the skeletal, but you can do other things. Like let's say you're standing and you're going to do a shoulder opening namaskar. So we're going to do eagle arms while we're standing. We're going to lift up, and then you forward fold, and you go to the plank, and then the, chaturanga, up dog, or maybe you add something. Maybe you, instead of doing up dog, maybe you go into a sphinx pose, so that you can spend a little more time opening the shoulders, or maybe you do interlacing the fingers, that kind of thing. So there's variations. It doesn't have to just be sun A or sun B. You can create salutations. Okay. And then warrior standing balancing poses, arm balances, if you're going to have them, would come here because you've worked everything else already. And then back bends and twists. And these actually can be mixed because twists prepare you for back bends. And twists also are a good counterpose to back bends. So the twist can come before or after. Gentle twists to prepare, or actually gentle to deeper twist to prepare, and then gentle twist as a counterpose. And then near the end, again, you've done everything else. The body has been moving a lot. And then by then, it's a good time to have inversions. And then closing is cool down poses, any other counter poses, and then shavasana, pranayama, and meditation. So that's the whole body integration. It hits. These are the family of asanas: core cultivation, namaskar, warriors, arm balances. Those are all the family of asanas: back bends, twists, inversion, and closing, etc. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah, because I'm already doing my lesson plan based on that approach of yours. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
only differently organized, but
Mhm.
almost the same. Yeah.
Yeah, good. So that's the whole body integration template that I like to teach students, because it doesn't just give you a way to organize your sequencing. It also helps you remember how to prepare the body from getting from one thing to the next. All right. So that's that. So we can take a quick little break now and then we'll practice. That's all I wanted to discuss. Yeah, template and practicum. So for the practicum, now would be a good time to also start putting that together, because I would love for you to be able to teach it off script. So without like having note, you can have maybe a note card, like with a little hints of where you want to go. Because I want you to get the feeling of actually teaching a class, especially you,
Oh,
because I know you've taught already.
how about an iPad?
Yeah,
Or your, may I
so
use
long
my iPad
use your
to
iPad
give?
as long as you
Yeah,
can keep it flowing and you can, uh, you can pay like you like to pay attention to the students. As long as you can do that.
yeah.
How does that feel, Kyla? Can you work on that too? Yeah. Okay. And so plan on like an hour from one end to the next. An
A
hour,
1 hour flow,
yeah, 1 hour class. One,
which includes the preparation and the closing. No?
yeah. It can be up to
So
an hour and 15. 1 hour to an hour and 15.
our class is 60 minutes to 75 minutes,
Yeah,
maximum of 75. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And
Okay.
yeah, good. Okay. All right. So let's pause and go change and get ready for practice. So let's come to our mat. Fall. And close your eyes. Feel the inhalation and exhalation. So we're taking the conscious breath. We're aware of the inhalation and exhalation. And notice how it affects your body when you're aware of your breath. Starting from your toes, your ankles, your knees, your hips, fingers, wrists, elbows, and shoulders. And allow the tailbone to move down as you lift that feet. Everyone is easy breaths. And always we try to flavor our awareness of each moment with compassion for the self. So that as you move, you're aware that practice is to bless your mind, to nourish your body, and to calm your heart, acknowledging that you are a whole being, three-dimensional. Then rest your hands on your knees and let's roll up the shoulders. Maintaining that nice tall spine. Let's reverse it. Back, up, and forward. And then interlace the fingers, palms forward, and reach the arms up. Lift the rib cage and pull your navel in. And grab your right wrist with your thumb and your index finger, pull this one across. And go to just a very small side bend. Keep that right arm relaxed. And then back to center, switch it out. Lift the wrist on the right hand. Relax the arm and then pull it across. And come back to center. Take the right arm across your chest, left arm underneath the middle. And take the right elbow behind your head, press the elbow down. Still lift the fingers. And left arm across, right arm under the head. And take that left elbow behind your head and press it down. And reaching arms up overhead, we lift the rib cage right in, fold it down, over your legs, relax your hips. And roll yourself up. Then switch out your feet and fold. Come to the back of your mat for child's pose. Sit your hips in. And inhale, rise up to tabletop. Let's do just a few rounds of cat-cow. Rock on your belly, up to your chin. Exhale, hold it in. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. stop at neutral spine. Add your navel to the back spine. Let's do bird dog balance. So right leg back, left arm forward, hold it. And to the left leg back, right arm forward, hold it. So let's do the same thing, but this time we're going to do arm and leg lifting at the same time, and we'll do 3 of each side. So we're going to start with the right leg, left arm. Make sure your, right leg, left arm. Make sure your right hand is firm on the mat, and your left shin is firm on the mat. So right leg, left arm, reach, and take it down, and reach again, same side. Down. One more time, reach, hold it a few moments longer. And take it. So we're going to shift to the other side. Make sure you plant your left hand in your right shin. Your left arm, right arm. Inhale, exhale. Exhale. One more time, extend and hold it. And breathe. And let's step all the way to the front. Forward, relax. Let's roll yourself up to the stand. Shoulders roll back, stand taller to Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's do 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar. Inhale, exhale, forward. Inhale, half. Step it back, plank. Chaturanga. Down dog, take 3 breaths. And step forward. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold. Roll it up to Tadasana, mountain pose. Second round, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half fold. Go back to plank. Vinyasa. Down dog, 3 breaths. And step it forward. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, come down. Roll yourself up. Mountain pose. Pause here for a moment. And turn to face the camera. And take a big open stance. Going into the warrior poses. Place your hands on your waist, lift up tall, and let's come first into Prasarita Padottanasana. Bring your hands down and fold it over. And walk your hands over to the right foot. Try to bring your forehead to your right knee. And walk your hands over to the left foot, forehead to the left knee. And come back to center and roll yourself up. Good. So we're ready for warrior poses. Turn your right toes to the right, bend the knee, warrior 2. Hold for a few more breaths. Reverse it. Side angle. Take your variation. And rise back up. Straighten the right knee, reverse triangle. And take it down to Trikonasana triangle. And come on up. Turn the right toes in, hands to your waist. Fold it down. Relax here for a few moments. And roll yourself up to standing. Now let's turn the left toes, bend the left knee, warrior two, other side. And take a reverse. Side angle. 5 breaths here. And come on up, straighten the left knee, reverse triangle. Trikonasana triangle. And come on up, turn the left toes in, left toes in, forward, forward, cross the hip. Roll yourself up to standing. Bring your feet in just a little bit. Get your toes to point off to the side. We're going to go into high squat. So palms together, bend both knees. And press the knees out and roll. Tailbone under, belly in. And come on. Turn the right toes to the right. You're going to go into Ardha Chandrasana. So taking your right hand down. So here we're at the standing balances. Here. Like that. Hold here for a few breaths. And bend and you land the back foot. Take your heels and toes out, high squat. Bend both knees. Hold here. And come on. Turn the left toes. Get ready for Ardha Chandrasana on the left. Shift forward, pick up that back leg. Hands and come to the floor. Point your right toes to the right. And bend that left knee, land the back foot. And then one more time, heels in, toes out, high squat. Press those knees open. And straighten. Step your feet in towards each other, and let's go to tree pose. So standing on that right leg, you're going to pick up the left foot and plant it where you want it. Maybe here, here, or another version in front of the hip crease. And come on down, and I can turn this on and I can see you better. Then switch it out when you're ready. Let me put you on the big screen so I can see you guys. So you're going to switch it out. Are you on the other side? Stand on that left leg, pick up the right. Balance. dancer's pose. Right arm up. Reach long out of that entire right side. Left hand behind you. Get the left foot. Reach up and kick into that plank. And down. Switch it out. Left arm up, right hand behind you. Pick up that foot. Reach up and kick down. Good. So now it's time for arm balances. So come to the top of your mat. Let's go to side plank first. Inhale. And start forward. Step it back up plank and hold. Let's go to side plank on the right. And switch it out. Side plank on the right. And down dog, take some breaths. Set your knees down. Come onto Sphinx pose. Shoulders press back. Project the heart forward. Let's go to forearm. Nose under. Feel up your belly, hips, thighs, knees, and hold it here. And knees, thighs, hips, come down. Back to Sphinx and in. 2 more times. Toes curl on. Feel it up and hold. And then put it down. Inhale, lift the chest. And last one. Feel everything else. And hold. And take it down. Take a breath. We're going to go to forearm side plank. So take your left arm across your chest. Roll onto that left side. You can keep the right hand here to help you balance, but you're lifted out of that shoulder. So this is going to be really uncomfortable. You want to lift and have good alignment through that shoulder. Squeeze your legs together and lift the hips. You can either keep this hand here or you can take this hand and hold. And come down like the Sphinx pose. Other side, right arm across. You're going to go on your right side. I can't see you if I do that, so I'm just going to cue you. So your right forearm is across. Make sure you lift it out of that shoulder. Squeeze your legs together and lift the hips. And then the left arm can either stay on the floor in front of you or lift it towards the ceiling and hold. And come back down to Sphinx pose. The counter pose for those arm balances, we're going to take the hands behind. Interlace the fingers. Send the hands towards the feet. Open up the chest, hold for 5 breaths. And release. Hands on your shoulders. Just for a fun challenge, if you're feeling up to it, see if you can press up to plank or go through your knees. And then down dog, take some breaths. Step all the way forward. bring your big toes together. You're going to slightly apart. Bend your knees into chair pose. And take your palms together. Left elbow to your right thigh twist. And switch it up. Right elbow to the left twist. Exhale. Forward fold. Flat back. Step your left foot back. And right arm up through the twist. Left hand is on the left. Bring the hand down, straighten that right knee. Pull back on the right hip. You need to have a block under your left hand. And then when you're ready, right arm up through the triangle twist. And bend the knee, bring your head down. Step it back. You can vinyasa here or just the down dog. It's up to you. Take a deep breath in. Counter forward. And left foot forward. With the right hand down, left arm up. Over here. And bring the hand down, straighten that left knee, fold it over, pull the left hip back, flat back. When you're ready, left arm up forwards. And bring the head down, step it back to plank. Down dog. And set your knees down, child's pose. And let's rise onto your knees for Uttanasana camel pose. So you can keep your knees hip distance apart. You can curl the toes under. Make sure you can reach your heels, sides. And then press your tailbone down, lift your navel. Send your hips forward. And then lift the sternum or gaze at the ceiling or the wall behind you. If you can see the ceiling, fingertips to your heels. If you can see the back wall, you can take your palms to your heels. And then once you've landed the hands, press your hips forward and lift your chest. You can let it go back 5 breaths. And hands to the lower back, lift yourself up. Child's pose. One more rest. One more camel pose. Inhale, lift up. Feet on your knees. I want to see how you're doing. Hands to your lower back. So tailbone down, chest up. And try to gaze at the ceiling or the wall. And you can certainly stay in supported camel. Or if you're ready to take the hands on your feet, go for it. And then once you're there, 5 breaths. Remember to keep the chest lifted, the hips pressing forward with your glutes. Beautiful, you guys. At least 3 more breaths. Allow the chest to expand. And then hands to your lower back to lift yourself up. Lift from the heart. Good. Now bring your knees together, child's pose, and reach back for your heels for rabbit. This is our counter pose. So you're going to grasp your heels with your hands, come onto the crown of your head. Your forehead is going to go towards your knees, and then lift your hips while holding onto your heels. Pull the belly in super deep so that you're really rounding through that spine. Opposite action from the back bend. 2 more breaths. Lift, lift, lift. And bring your hips down to your feet. Good. And let's lay down on our back for our inversion. Let's start off with a gentle inversion. You're going to bend your knees and lift your hips into the bridge pose. And hold. And release, roll yourself down. Hug your knees into your chest. And take the legs up, straight up to the ceiling. Or if you'd like, you can do a nice easy cloud pose, taking the legs up and over, hands to your lower back. And if you need that blanket under your shoulders, yeah, go for it. Nice, you guys. And slowly make your way down. Counter pose. Let's go into fish. Matsyasana. Bring the shoulder blades rolling onto the crown of your head. And take some nice breaths across your chest. And tuck your chin, roll yourself down. Happy baby. And hold on to your big toes. Let's extend it out to a straddle. And then if you'd like, bring the legs together while still holding on to the big toes. And then bring your knees into your chest. Nice deep hug. Arms out to a T, palms face down, both knees to your right. And bring your knees to the left. then coming back to center. Any other poses you feel you need, eventually settling in for Shavasana. Om Namo Namo Namaha. Om Namo Namo Namaha. Om Namo Namo Namaha Namaha. Om Namo Namo Namaha. Om Namo Namo Namaha. Om Namo Namo Namaha Namaha. 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 Take a nice big inhalation to wake yourself up. Start circling your ankles and wrists, burying your knees in, and roll to one side. And come up to your seat. And let's do pranayama here before we go into meditation. So sitting up nice and tall. And let's do inhale to 3 and exhale to 6. Begin by blowing out all your air. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going on your own with the deep inhale and the slow exhale. The breath is like a river that's constantly flowing without our awareness. And when we become aware of the breath, it's like hopping onto a flowing river. And you ride the breath consciously. And as we ride that breath, you deepen your awareness of the inner life and also the outer life, the physical body. You become more aware of bodily sensations. You become aware of your thoughts, your emotions. You begin to be more aware of what's going on inside of you throughout your day. And this allows you to be in the driver's seat, in the master seat. You can make better decisions, better choices based on inner knowledge. So remain in the present, just feeling your breath. And if thoughts begin to crowd your mind, simply observe them and let them pass. Accept that they're there without engaging, without judgment. Simply acknowledging, giving them a nod, and let them pass through. And as we ride the river of the breath, we become aware that life is actually living you. You are more than this thought. You are more than this breath. You are more than this moment. You are more than this body. And also, this knowledge or this perspective is just something to be observed. And feel your pure presence. And always we flavor this awareness with compassion for yourself. Hugging that inner child inside of you, bringing comfort, peace. And may this peace stay with you as you go into the rest of your day. Thank you for sharing your practice. Namaste. All right. All right, everyone. Any feedback? Any lessons you learned? Anything? Any new insight?
Yeah. Good. Practice.
That was following that sequence that I showed you earlier. I wanted you to experience it again. Kind of digressed from it through the training, so I'm going to come back to that and see if it makes more sense to you. Any other insights?
It was nice. I felt like I paused. And some things kind of came up that maybe felt like habits forming that I didn't realize were forming that I don't want to form. So I feel like it.
Physical habits or mental habits, or
I think just like actual like things I do.
outside of your practice.
Yeah, outside of practice that just came into my mind. Like one thing I realized is, I think I've been getting more frustrated with my students or giving them directions more firmly. I feel like sometimes they have a hard time listening when I'm, being too gentle with them. I feel like I'm on more of the other side of the spectrum and I want to figure out where the middle be, you know.
I think it's interesting that you gained insight from something outside of your practice while you're in practice. And that happens to me all the time too. It just seems like your mind is a little more not detached, but a little less close, right? When you're too close to it, it gives you a little distance. Self-knowledge, like self-study. Manny, want to share?
Yeah.
Something?
Yeah. I'm so tired because I did practice yesterday. To me, one day no practice will really tighten me up.
Is that right?
So yeah, at least I got to stretch and
Good.
loosen up my body.
You're
Yeah.
joining.
Good. And
Good.
I will do it again tomorrow and Sunday so that I will not tighten up again.
Do you do the TRX the every day or no?
Every other day, I need a rest day because it's too hard.
Strenuous.
Yeah, yeah. So I just every other day, 3 times a
That's
week.
good. Good, you get a rest day.
For my students, I also do it once a week for them to
Mm.
build up their strength. And I was able to do with TRX. I was able to come up with sequences towards a certain pose, challenging pose, to strengthen those parts of their body that need to be engaged in that pose.
Yeah,
So
that's
my
a
rate of success
great,
is quite high.
great compliment to your yoga.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, any other thoughts? Are we good for today?
One last thought that I just thought of when Manny said how he was feeling tight. I was so tired when I got on Zoom.
Mm.
And I came home and I ran up to Keita's room and I like threw myself on her bed really fast. I was like, I'm so tired. I don't, and I usually don't feel this tired, but this week was a lot. And I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I can do this right now." Um, so I guess in the middle of the practice, I was like, maybe you weren't as tired as you thought because you're doing it and you're having a good time. And I feel like the hardest part is showing up. So I'm glad I showed up.
Yeah, me too. Maybe you're tired mentally
I
from,
think it is. I'm mentally tired because I feel like I still have more things to do.
yeah.
Uh, and I have to get them done. So that's
Good.
all.
Yeah, hopefully you're refreshed and you can keep going.
Yes, we're gonna push on.
That's right. Well, I'm glad you both showed up today. Good to be with you as always. Have a good rest of your day. And if we're all good, then I will see you next week.
Okay.
I
I'll
don't
just expect some email from you regarding the
Yep, I will email you
templates and all that.
template, the final project,
Yeah.
some of the samples, and the sign-in sheets for the other requirements.
Yes.
Is there any way that we can meet before Thursday next week? Because I can't do Thursday, Friday.
Is there can we do,
I can do any day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
how about you, Manny? Is there a preferred day for you next week?
Your at least we can do Tuesday if you want. It will be Wednesday to me. It's okay with me.
Tuesday for us, Wednesday for you is good?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that'll work for me too.
Okay, because I don't want to miss.
All right. Yeah, sounds good. See you Tuesday,
Okay.
Wednesday.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy
Enjoy your week.
Easter. Happy Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter. Thank
Yeah,
you.
happy Easter.
Yeah. Bye.